Hello and welcome back to the LOS Champs channel. We have yet another fantastic matchup. We just had a great one. We go from tier 3 up to tier 2. So go from about GC2 range to the mid GC3 to low SSL range in this game. So we have Breeze Kurachi at a 3-0 record sitting hefty at the top of tier 2, and Kings also at a 3-0 record. Both teams at a 9-2 game record. So not many teams have seen success against these two squads, so it is going to be a battle to the death in this one. As I am your host again, Flash Pandy, in the booth by myself, but it's nonetheless it is going to be a fantastic game for you guys. Breeze Kurachi, Kings, just here in a couple of moments, just to kind of talk about the game a little bit. This is tier 2, like I said, so this is from 1700 to about 1850, which is just before the SSL threshold. So these teams are going to be really high level in this game. These guys have probably been playing for a long time. These teams specifically have probably been playing for a while together as well. So we're going to see some really strong team chemistry. We're going to see, again, a battle of the Titans. These two teams sitting at the very tip top at a tied record at 3-0 and a 9-2 game record. So these guys have been just kind of waiting for this game ultimately to happen. So again, this is an 8-week Swiss bracket league, that is. So every week, teams that are towards the top will play against teams that are at the top of the league as well. So this is why you see a 3-0 against a 3-0. So this kind of prevents teams, like I said, from kind of surging to the top and other teams sitting in the middle of kind of the record pool. So we will see a team stay at undefeated this season, and you'll see a team drop to 3-1. Still two fantastic positions to be in, but again, Breeze Kurachi and Kings are going to be going at it here in just a couple of moments. And keys to look out for is just teams playing physical, teams just passing midfield. We saw that last series with the EV Sports. It took them a minute to get going, so it's going to be taking ultimate focus from both teams in this one for about all 5 games. You can't really have much of a game 1 warm-up as you would like, especially against a team as good as this. So once a team kind of gets momentum in their favor, they're going to take it and run away with it. Breeze Kurachi with Trizen, Ruggy, and SJT, Kings representing Depressed Salad, Banta, and Simplex, as well as Dubs in a way as well. So we will see 3 of those 4 players tonight. I cannot wait to see this one myself, because it's always fun to see 2 teams that are as sitting on top as they are at 3-0, a 9-2 game record. It does not get any better than that. They are averaging over a 3-1 victory, almost towards a sweeping victory every match so far. But this is week 4, so both teams kind of looking to coast into their way into halfway throughout this season. I can't say really coast, though, because both teams are 3-0. Both teams are 9-2 in game. So we know that this is going to be a brutal series. This is going to be a brutal, hopefully, 5 games for both of these teams. But the question is, who can get started quicker and who can hang on the longest in all 5 of these games? So that's just the ultimate question. There's not much more I can really say, other than I cannot wait to see what happens. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to kind of bring our way into this one. We can call ourselves the enthusiasts of this match. The enthusiast package for LOS Champs is a way to provide support for LOS Champs to keep these leagues running, to keep this leagues running in the back end. The enthusiast package is the brand new expansion of LOS on the website, so you can with this package, it is $20 a year, $2 a month. There are 2 payment methods for you, but for yearly subs for $20 a year, you are put a part of the Founder Circle promotion, which gets yourself a title, a special role in the Discord, as well as you get in with an exclusive Discord channel for members only. So you get to kind of hear about the updates, the plans for the league in the future, as well as you get to customize your own nameplate, your title, your hero images, avatar borders, literally anything that has to do with the League OS system and the League OS software. So those are things that we're going to be constantly improving throughout every day, every week, every stream you see here. The Enthusiast package kind of gets you in the inside loop of those updates, alongside an expanded trophy case, which is always wonderful too. So these teams that are so good, between Breeze Kurachi and MM Kings, you're going to see these guys with full trophy cases. They're definitely going to need that expansion. But again, that Enthusiast package is there. You can also, if you go now and purchase tonight, you can still get the Twitch Lurker title, which is very exclusive for this package. So a fantastic opportunity for those looking to show their support for League OS and LOS Champs, the league itself. But back to the game. Breeze Kurachi, MM Kings, these two teams, absolute titans coming out of Tier 2. DC3 players to be expected tonight. And who's going to stay on top? We're probably going to see top rosters from one team. We have 3 players, one team we have 4, so we have a pretty good idea of who's going to play tonight. But please, predictions in the chat. I'm not giving a prediction because I have no idea what's going to happen. I've never seen these teams before myself. This is my first time seeing them tonight, and hopefully it isn't the last, because it obviously shows that these teams know what they're doing. It's going to be a fantastic series nonetheless. But predictions in chat, I'd love to see them. Show support for your team. And we'll dive right in here in just a moment. Once again, Breeze Kurachi, MM Kings. We have 6 players in the lobby. We have 6 players warming up. We have 6 players ready to go. 5 minutes on the clock here in Game 1. Who is ready for Tier 2 Rocket League here on the LOS Twitch channel? It's SJT and Simple starting this kickoff already. Some quick play from both teams to press Salad. Banta and Simple for MM Kings. We have Ruggy, Trizen, and SJT. Representing Breeze Kurachi in this one. The touch backboard to Tries in the midfield. What a great save from Banta, as I was not ready for that call quite yet. But that's already some offense coming out from Breeze Kurachi. Some dangerous threatening shots. SJT once again, another shot on the net. Great save, Banta. But Ruggy is there for the response and the rebound there to get it done. Simple. Saw them just kind of dangerous positioning in front of the net there. That touch is kind of lost in front of the net. Plenty of space for the Breeze Kurachi offense to work with. But off the kickoff, we have Breeze Kurachi already putting on 3 extremely threatening shots, forcing some very uncomfortable saves. But off the kickoff already, again, the response from MM Kings, plenty enough to work with there. The pinch will be good enough for Depressed Salad to work with. MM Kings are on the board. Not what you want to see necessarily if you're a Breeze Kurachi there. But still, you just shake it off there. You had a lot of pressure there in the first 30 seconds or so. Very well, just turn that right back around and continue working. Continue grinding. Trizen, the midfield. We have Ruggy off the rebound there. Banta to the backboard. Once again, that touch is kind of lost in the hands of SJT. The first goal was scored by Ruggy in this one. We see them just trying to facilitate some plays here to press Salad. Big 50. The sidewall credited with that first goal for the team in yellow tonight, the MM Kings. Loose touch to the midfield. Once again, SJT. Kind of the clearance out to depress Salad. Ruggy off of another loose touch after the corner. Simple trying to cover up that 50, but Trizen will have a bit of a breakaway off the sidewall. Free possession. Next to goes to the backboard. SJT there to the response. Another awkward touch. Banta left blast back in the net. Not enough boost to work with. And Ruggy is there for the second goal of the game. Another defensive mistake there, Banta. So we saw them with enough boost to work with, but the awkward positioning. That ball just kind of leaked out in front of the net. Breeze Kurachi again. That was Ruggy there to capitalize on the loose rotation. Great start for Breeze Kurachi so far in this game. Banta, the response off the kickoff. The possession kind of lost in the midfield once again. That touch there just off the right post. That was a great chance for MM Kings to respond here. Seems like once they concede a goal, they are right back on offense. Trying to get a quick response. Is that chance they're going to want back? That's a lackluster touch off the backboard. Fortunately for Ruggy, there was nobody else home really to keep that touch going. Tries on that touch, the backboard. Not going to be enough to get it down. Ruggy, open net chance. Once again, that touch covered well by the last defender for the MM Kings. But still, a lead for Breeze Kurachi to start this first game. We approach halfway through game one. Both teams have kind of settled in a little bit after three scoring opportunities from each team. Trizin will be up to chase. Back to the backboard to press Salad across the way. The sidewall, Ruggy is there to kind of scoop up a leaking possession there. Kurachi defense working the ball in the back half, but that touch is just taken care of and slammed in the net by Banta. We saw the Breeze Kurachi defense just trying to work the ball around, but that touch just kind of lost in the hands of the counter-attacking Kings offense. And as quickly as they were able to hold the possession in their backboard, it was put right back in their net. Kings have tied the game. Once again, another beautiful touch, that one threatening. Poach just reaches out and helps as the fourth man for the Breeze Kurachi defense. Tries an awkward positioning. Ruggy not going to be back there. Tries in great acrobatics to get that ball off the backboard to press Salad again. Sidewall, SJT maybe looking for a clear here, but Banta kind of struggling to hold some possession so far in this game, despite the fact that they are the one with a goal. A few shots to chip in with it as well. Banta, it seems like every touch they make is just kind of really quickly back in the hands of Breeze Kurachi's offense there. They have to be careful of kind of forcing possessions too far out into the midfield because they know that Breeze Kurachi is going to be there to punish them for just kind of throwing the ball away, but tries it. Just trying to work the ball and then the backboard. Press Salad, the pre-jump, not going to go. The touch past one. Ruggy, the flick. Shut down again by Banta. SJT out of gas, forced to work back. Tries into the midfield. Another good save by Depressed Salad. Keep that ball out. Both teams still showing a lot of pressure, kind of getting themselves settled here in game one. Still plenty of time, 52 seconds, but Trizin is going to have an awkward shot. Ruggy again is going to have a slow roller. But the deflection in the front side of the net from Depressed Salad will be enough to force it to the side post. Loose ball, right side, big clear. Trizin again. That ball just kind of lost away. Both teams now kind of struggling to hold a possession as long as they would have liked. Players in this GC3 range are just still working on holding possession, but speaking of, plenty of time to hold that possession, and Breeze Kurachi late in game one off the demo from Ruggy. The SJT on the flick. Plenty enough space to work with for Breeze Kurachi to get their second lead of this game with 23 seconds to go. Back to the kickoff. We'll call it a win for Kings. Trizin able to intercept that rotation. Some bump defense going on in the net from the red players now. Big 50 from Simple. Depressed Salad to scoop it up off the sidewall. Maybe a ceiling pinch. Anta was there on the right side there to on the receiving end of that pass, but the touch from Trizin, is going to be enough to drop it. We saw a lot of pressure from Kings. Unfortunately for them, they just couldn't quite get it done. Breeze Kurachi hangs on and gets it done. 12 shots for the Breeze Kurachi offense. Just too much for the Kings to handle, but we saw a lot of chances from both teams. We saw Breeze Kurachi just kind of struggling to hold the ball in the middle half of that game, or the middle third of the game, we can call it. About a minute and a half there. It seems like Kings had a really strong rotation that was just really stuck in the backboard of Breeze Kurachi, but they were just able to handle it as well as they could. It comes with players at this rank. Like I said, this is tier 2, so this is from 1700 to about 1850. It's an estimation for these players. So 6 players, equal threats all over the field, but ultimately, again, Breeze Kurachi is there to get it done. Ruggy was the one to score a couple goals. SJT to chip in the game winner for them. But Kings once again will get right back in it. The momentum in favor of Breeze Kurachi, but we saw, again, a lot of chances from Kings, the boys in yellow tonight. Banta, the backboard touch. The bump is going to force him off a little bit awkward. Tries it. Free possession to the midfield. Going to try a slow roller to the backboard. Once again, the defense for Kings is there to jump all over at SJT. Touch to the backboard. Simple last man back for the Kings. A good clearance. Depressed Salad's going to buy his teammates some time to get back and get some boost. SJT. free ball to the midfield. Nobody challenging that one. SJT, another chance. What happened to the defense for MM Kings? I was just kind of waiting for something to happen there. It's simple. After they got their first touch, it was just kind of left to dry in the midfield. Great field vision by SJT to see that that defender was just kind of flat-footed in the net, not ready to really deal with the offense that was putting there for the first shot. For Breeze Kurachi, it'll be a goal. Kickoff. Back the other way. A little bit of a double commit for the MM Kings offense here. Going to be forcing to press Salad to make a long field clear. It's fantastic positioning so far for Breeze Kurachi players so far. SJT sidewall. It seems like with every possession the MM Kings have, it seems like the Breeze Kurachi defense just is built back a bit stronger. Quick adaptation, we can say, from this team. SJT, the backboard, maybe another possession held in their way. Press out up to steal some boost. That bump is going to force Simple back off the ball, giving Ruggy some time to work with. Touch floating in the midfield. Banta again, that one right in front of the net. We'll call it threatening, but it seemed like MM Kings had that one on lockdown. Simple. The clear to Banta. Nice possession there. We've seen some formulated pass plays from the MM Kings defense so far, but the question is, can they transition that into the offensive end of the field? We haven't seen much of that so far, but they've done a good job of capitalizing mistakes, creating mistakes from the Breeze Kurachi defense. This game, we have seen 0 shots from them. The great job by SJT. We've seen them solo with the ball. Now 3 goals for them off of solo plays, non-assisted. Great flick there from the side wall. The extra put-back touch to beat Banta. The back end of the field, it'll put Breeze Kurachi up by 2 goals. MM Kings just trying to look for some momentum back in their direction, especially after dropping that first game, now down by 2 halfway through game 2. Press Salad, here's a big touch. 50 kind of back in the way of SJT and Breeze Kurachi. Banta to the midfield has 2 players, 2 options to work with for passing, but it chooses none of them. Once again, SJT. Leaking touch to the midfield, Simple there to scoop it up. Banta through neutral. So side wall, the demo. Be a double for Banta. 2 players from the Breeze Kurachi offense, or defense rather, have been taken off the field for their efforts. So once again, tries it. It'll be a 3v1. SHG, the interruption in the net, but Simple. That's a fantastic recovery there on the backboard, able to keep it out. Tries in, good flick. Press out once again, just tried to get it done. The defense from MM Kings just starting to get their feet set in the ground like concrete. Haven't really allowed much offense to sneak through so far, but still, we have to give credit to the Breeze Kurachi defense. They have conceded 0 shots so far in this game. That touch, unlucky one for the MM Kings defense. It'll be Ruggy credited with that goal. It's either Ruggy or Reggie. I'll call them Ruggy for now, unless I am corrected. But unlucky break for Banta in the net. That crossbar. Punishing Banta for pushing out of the net there. They're going to want that one back. They still have time. 1.5 to work with. That's the first shot registered in 3.5 minutes. SJT, counterattack, good for them. That one just about to sneak in the early post there. We have Trizin up in the midfield there to slam it down. The awkward bounce. It's really dangerous, but Ruggy, fantastic pass. Straight to the midfield to press Salad. Just couldn't quite reach it. And a commanding 4-0 lead for Breeze Kurachi. Off the kickoff, back in the hands of Breeze Kurachi again. Tries in solo play, Simple there in the net, able to stay calm on the side post there to keep it out of the net. Breeze Kurachi played near perfect defense so far in this game. Again, conceding 1 shot. Tries in there to scoop up a little bit of a miss from their teammate. Simple applying some pressure from the right side to press Salad. Seems like the MM Kings offense is just trying to force a rotation, trying to force a possession to the offensive zone as of right now. everything they throw at this Breeze Kurachi defense is just handled perfectly. No ball has really come very close to the net. The one shot that was registered was from afar. It was handled perfectly on the backboard. Ruggy the flip reset midfield. No one on the receiving end of that pass for the Breeze Kurachi offense. Still a 4-0 lead for them. They are going to need some offense quickly if they're going to have a chance here, but the way it is looking now, 20 seconds to go. Barring a miracle, it'll be Breeze Kurachi will go up on series point. And I think it is safe to say now that players have kind of thought this is a go next type of attitude here for MM Kings. Still, 3 goals, or 3 games needed for them to have a chance. Or 2 games needed to have a chance to force a game 5. It'll be Breeze Kurachi. Commanding win for them. We saw a closer game in game 1, but we kind of saw the team that took the series last series just a few minutes ago had a rough start in the game 1, but Breeze Kurachi here, they still took game 1 in a 3-2 fashion. But now it seems like they're really starting to get going, rolling that snowball and just getting it bigger and bigger with every second that passes throughout the game. Unfortunately for MM Kings, only 2 shots registered. That shows how good this Breeze Kurachi offense is, but we see both these teams are 3-0. Both these teams coming into tonight are 9-2 with their game records. We see that they both have success, which means that they can overcome adversity, overcome those 2 losses that they have suffered throughout this series. MM Kings now on series point. They're down 0-2 in the series here. They're going to need at least 2 here to have a chance to force a game 5 and 3 to take this series. But Breeze Kurachi, they're in a great spot. Just need 1 more to advance to 4-0. As we head into the halfway point of this season, SJT off the kickoff. There's a booming clear to test the MM Kings defense to see if they are still awake here. Trizen. Big pinch off the backboard is going to be enough for Simple to deal with that ball comfortably. Loose ball midfield. Banta is there first. Ball again falls into the hands of Depressed Salad, but you just see that they just can't really hold a possession as of right now. Could be a lack of boost. Could be a lack of confidence with the 4-0 loss they suffered last game. Big shot from SJT. Player really stepped up last game. The game winner in game 1 and 2 goals in game 2 to start the scoring for Breeze Kurachi. But right now, the first minute has been pretty quiet. Both teams kind of seen some chances. Only 1 shot registered from SJT and Breeze Kurachi. And to the clear out. Once again, SJT just gets a hand on it. Ruggy, awkward possession, SJT. The sidewall, maybe looking for a teammate midfield, but back the other way. It's going to be Simple. The flip reset, overpass 1, but tries another great save. Isn't able to keep the ball out of the net yet again. Ruggy headed back the other way, counterattack after amazing save. Simple is there. Coming clear down. Backboard touch to Press Salad to respond. The net was open. Doesn't seem like they could have found that angle as much as they would have liked. But high ball over the backboard. The MM Kings defensive end. Ruggy back in his own half. Will just hold that surging possession back just enough to get some time for some boost. Here's an awkward touch. Banta's there, but once again, the Trizen player so far has been fantastic. They have just been all over those shots that have been put on the net. Little change of pace now for the MM Kings offense. Now 4 shots. There's a miscue in the net. Banta credited with a goal. And it'll be Simple with the assist. That pre-flip puts some major pressure on Ruggy in the net. And Trizen just couldn't quite reach that one in the net. As it is never exactly advised to go for a squishy save unless you were the man himself, Squishy. But it'll be a good start for MM Kings. Off the kickoff, back to work for Breeze Kurachi. MM Kings is trying to hold this lead. Tries in midfield pass. Good cut away by Depressed Salad. We see some physical play coming out from Banta. And Simple in the other way, but headed back the other direction. No one expected Trizen to be ready for that pass off the ceiling. SJT saw it all the way. Nobody from MM Kings was ready for that one. The wide open net just punished again. The game will be tied here in game 3. We really thought MM Kings, with that first goal, was going to just start a possession, the momentum back in their direction. But Tryzen just absolutely punishing that open net. A heartbreaker for the MM Kings momentum, but they still have got it. That's going to be a dangerous possession. Simple just can't quite get that touch. He plays some wide shadow defense now to press out. A threatening shot. Top shelf, and will give MM Kings the lead once again. Banta putting the pressure on the last man back. We saw the Breeze Kurachi entire roster was kind of pushed up to the offensive end of the field for them, and just opened up plenty of opportunities for Depressed Salad and Banta to start that play. Again, quick response. Banta there for the save off the kickoff. Ruggy there once again to put it back the other way. SJT goes for a bump, but just can't quite make contact. Two defenders up for Breeze Kurachi. Once again, we have Simple. The outlet touch, right back in the defense of Breeze Kurachi. Some pressure being put on the backboard. Dangerous positioning. Here's Banta. The drop touch. Ruggy is able to just make a great save there off the side wall. Tryzen to continue that momentum out of the Breeze Kurachi defensive half. Simple to Banta to the midfield, left field pass. But that shot not threatening enough to make any impact. Two demos coming out from Banta to put some pressure on Ruggy, who's last back, but the respawn good for Tryzen. This puts some pressure. Backboard on fire right now from both teams. The midfield is kind of dangerous. SJT gets it past one. Can they get the extra touch? Not powerful enough. So that was the chance to tie the game right there. SJT is just really working this ball past everyone he can, but Depressed Salad back the other direction. Able to punish the defense for pushing up too far. That's the second goal in a row that is punished. A third man rotation that is pushed up too far from Breeze Kurachi. They have to be careful, as it is too easy to let two wins in a row to go to your head, to get a little too confident with your rotations. But we see this team, MM Kings, is trying to stay alive as much as they can. Threatening shot from Tryzen, the top corner slot, top corner upper 90 for Breeze Kurachi. 30 seconds left. Only a couple seconds after that last goal from MM Kings. They immediately concede one to Tryzen, who's been waiting to strike this entire game. Now, with so much offense that have been put on by Tryzen, the second registered shot, but Banta the back the other way off the kickoff. Here's the one off the backboard. It'll be a free touch. The defender, SJT, just couldn't quite handle it. We have 3 goals back to back to back traded between both teams, and MM Kings will take their 2-goal lead right back. Banta again. Kickoff possession in favor of MM Kings. Once again, that defense from Breeze Kurachi still holding strong. Despite the 4 goals that have been given up, MM Kings now 13 shots in this game. Huge change of pace for them from game 2, where they only had 2 shots on goal. Simple. Now just let that ball drop. It'll be a 4-2 victory for MM Kings to force a game 4. Some new life we see out of this MM Kings team. Depressed Salad, again, is the one to kind of facilitate this team to see some success here in game 3, as that was kind of the end of the road for them. It was time to step it. It was time to make the plays that a 3-0 team should make. Especially in Tier 2, as high level, as skilled as these teams are. MM Kings just was kind of sluggish in the first couple of games, and now we see them 13 shots. The first game, we saw a lot of chances for them. Unfortunately, Breeze Kurachi was just there. It was just a bit stronger. They were a bit warmer to start the series, but Breeze Kurachi for this one, a tough loss. You take the first 2 games, the second one very commandingly with 4-0 scoreline. And now in the third game, when you have all the momentum going your way, you just need one more victory. MM Kings steps up, puts up 13 shots on the net. Nets 4 of them. And their defense holds strong as long as they can. They did a great job of it. They conceded 2 goals pretty early. It looked pretty bleak for them But as soon as they started scoring just a little bit, they conceded another one, but they responded immediately to get that 2-goal lead back. And that is admirable for them. That is a great momentum shifter back in their direction. So we head to Utopia Gilded here for Game 4. We will see what the MM Kings can do. How well they continue that momentum that they just regained there in Game 3. Tryson, SJT, and Ruggy just trying to hang on. Just take one final game here, but we see some quicker play. Only a few seconds in off the kickoff. Banta, awkward positioning. Ruggy has a wide open net chance, but once again, that shadow defense from Depressed Salad is enough to get it done. But after the first miss from Ruggy, the second try will be plenty enough for them to score it in the net. SJT, great communication. Kind of let Ruggy take over on that ball. Again, apologies if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but Ruggy's there. Start out the scoring for Breeze Kurachi now. All 4 games have started with a goal for Breeze Kurachi, I believe. So we see now MM Kings on their heels early in Game 4 when they need it the most. Tryson headed back the other way. It's one man back for MM Kings. Some pressure being put on now. SJT, high backboard. Simple awkward positioning. That backboard just dominating for this Breeze Kurachi offense so far. The crossbar just takes another goal away. Tryson, the dump pass. Again, SJT there to put some pressure. Ruggy waiting midfield. It's a bit of a high rotation there from the third man of Breeze Kurachi. Kind of gave MM Kings some time, some space to work with, some leverage to get this possession back in their direction. Controlled touch to press out. We have one off the backboard. Tryson once again, great possession to knock it away. Simple as a man midfield. Just a bit late to the game there. Tryson once again, good clear. SJT, third man rotation, big clear to Tryson. Midfield pass, but once again, no one there to answer that call. Lucky dish to the corner, but still, see Breeze Kurachi just trying to get some plays running here. MM Kings still just holding strong as long as they can. Now counterattack, Banta the flick. Ruggy there once again. Good defense. That's too easy to panic on it. Tryson's going to have a threatening shot. Simple once again. Easily defends the left side of the net. Depressed Salad. Counterattack. Ball rolling off the backboard. Breeze Kurachi kind of pinned back in their defense for the time being, but big clear out. It's going to put some pressure on the MM Kings defense. Tryson. Ruggy just kind of waiting for a touch midfield. SJT once again. This Breeze Kurachi team still rotating very high. They have to be careful, otherwise the MM Kings just there to bite, there to sting, punish you. Rotating a bit too high. Tryson chases that ball down. Puts some pressure on Simple off the backboard. Banta last man back, but the big 50 from Tryson will be enough to net it through. That'd be a goal for Tryson and a 2-goal lead for Breeze Kurachi. Tryson was just kind of given the green light to just stay on the ball as long as he would have liked. Weaving his way in and out of the defenders from MM Kings. Coming up with that big finish to 50 to finish off the play. Ruggy there. Side wall off the kickoff. Still to continue the Breeze Kurachi offense. Simple. Big possession. Maybe a flick, but once again, shut down. The one Fennec player on the field tonight. That is Ruggy. Banta off the sidewall. Tryson. Another threatening touch. Ruggy just kind of perched in the midfield, waiting to punish once again. Here's a backboard touch. Tryson there to respond. Breeze Kurachi just has all the momentum right now. We said that it would be tough to come back from that onslaught of shots that was given last game, but the team plays are just too much for this MM Kings team to stop. As of right now, fantastic lead for Breeze Kurachi as it looks closer and closer for them. At a series win, that demo is going to be plenty enough for Ruggy to just walk this one right in the net. Oh no, you had to do him like that. You could have just walked it in the net. But man, that was dirty. Just kind of keeping that ball on the tail, the spoiler of the car. Forcing Banta into the net. That was dirty. to make it 4 goals for Breeze Kurachi. Absolutely disgusting. Yet another play. It'll be Trizon there to redeem their hat trick. What another pass from SJT. Haven't seen much of them from this game. But the pre-jump play from Trizon. Absolute beauty. Make it 5 goals for Breeze Kurachi. Not the way that MM Kings wants this one to go, but folks, there still is time. They're going to need a miracle to bring this thing back, but there still is 90 seconds to press salad. Back the other way, the double tap once again. Perfectly shadow defended by SJT. Symbols of the midfield. Ruggy there again. Seems like the mojo is at its lowest point right now for MM Kings, but now is the time to try to get at least some momentum back in the direction. Trizon once again the flip reset. Taken away by Banta off the backboard to press salad. The midfield, Ruggy. 1v1, Banta just kind of caught awkward in the net. Good save to press salad. Minute to go. Still a 5-goal deficit for the MM Kings. 2-1 series lead for Breeze Kurachi. 5-0 lead for Breeze Kurachi here in Game 4. Ultimately, looking as if though they will take the series here, but MM Kings still has a bit of life left in them. Trizon still trying to hold on to the lead as much as they can. The touch is really close. That would have been a beautiful play. Simple there. Back the other way. We'll have a goal here. Not quite saying that there's a chance quite yet, but 27 seconds. I need to be convinced with another goal off the kickoff here. They're going to need 4 in 27 seconds. Otherwise, Breeze Kurachi will be the ones to take it here. We're going to have to act fast to press salad. The bump on the net is going to be enough, but simple. Oh my goodness, that was a chance to kind of get some momentum back, but that needed to go in. Otherwise, it will ultimately Breeze Kurachi. They're going to take this one, that 6th goal. What a formality for MM Kings. 6-1 lead for Breeze Kurachi here in Game 4. Fantastic series win for them. Just kind of waiting the last 10 seconds out here, as it seems like they're trying to pack your bags for Brazil. Here's Ruggy just trying to get it in. The double commit. Not gonna do it. Ruggy might try to keep this thing alive. Off the backboard, the touch is there. There's Trizon. Pack your bags, Breeze Kurachi. Free plane tickets on the house. You're headed to Brazil. The 7-1 victory there in Game 4. Definitely the way that Breeze Kurachi wanted to end that one. But a 3-1 series win for them. They will advance to 4-0 on the season. That will be a 12-3 total record for them. MM Kings dropped to 3-1 on the season, but still, they took a game away from this team, this Breeze Kurachi team, that ultimately dominated that last game. We saw MM Kings stayed in there as long as they could. They stayed in there for a long time. Those first 3 games were very close. The second one, yeah, it was a little less close, but the 2 games 1 and 3 were very well contested by MM Kings. It just seems like the other 2 were just kind of, Breeze Kurachi was just kind of figuring out what MM Kings was trying to put down on the table. And for Breeze Kurachi, the other 2 games were kind of a breeze for them, as I can say. Excuse the puns. But again, fantastic series win for them. A hard-fought victory. As that is not an easy task to take down a 3-0 team, especially in Tier 2. As we said, that this is 1700 to about 1850. So, I mean, as Breeze Kurachi, just one player that has been an outstanding one, as I can say, is SJT, this player. How you doing tonight, SJT? Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Well, I mean, you guys come into tonight at 3-0. You're facing against a 3-0 team. You guys have the same series record and the same game record. What's kind of the mindset going into tonight? You expect it to be a tough game.
Honestly, I didn't expect it to be a tough game. Obviously, I knew we were the better team. I feel like we're probably the best in this tier. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that's a bold statement to make, and your claim is kind of holding up to that. You guys are 4-0 with a 12-3 game record now. no team has been able to touch you guys. And after that first game, they kind of held it pretty close. It was a 3-2 victory. You kind of know what you've seen from this other team so far. So like, what are the comms like? These guys are going to be pretty good. You told me it already that you guys know that you guys think that you're the better team. Excuse me, but after that first game, the scoreline's pretty close. So like, what are the comms kind of like after that first game?
Yeah, so we actually have played with Banter before on our team. We know he's a really good defensive player, and like you said, during that third game, things got a little close. They started demoing more, chasing more. So for us, it was just picking up the pace and making sure we weren't letting off the pedal, putting all the pressure on them.
Yeah, and I'd say you guys did a great job of it. That game 2, you guys kind of, like you said, you kind of noticed that and took that one 4-0. That game 3 went in the way of the other team. So you guys said that you guys kind of started to figure them out in game 2. You dropped game 3. You guys are thinking, well, the first 2 games were ours. We just have to close this thing out. It seems like you guys kind of slowed down a little bit. Walk me kind of through what the process was in that game 3. Were you guys feeling a little bit too confident? Were you guys just kind of starting to have a little bit of fun with it and it kind of just got away? It kind of what kind of happened with that game 3 loss there?
That game 3, I don't think we really changed much. I think we did slow down a teeny bit, but like I said, they did switch it up. They started chasing demos on our back half and going for a whole bunch of boosts. But other than that, we didn't really switch anything up. It was just good play on them.
Yeah, I'd say they definitely responded to that very well. And ultimately, this game, this Rocket League, is just all about how well you can just adapt to change. And I would say you guys definitely did the better job of that. Coming back after a loss with a 7-1 victory, a fantastic job by you guys. But you're 4-0. Congratulations. What is the mindset like? You're halfway through the season. You're probably definitely sitting at the 1 seed now in Tier 2. You say you guys are the best team in Tier 2. How are you going to defend that?
You know, we're just going to keep coming out every week and just playing our game, destroying every team, hopefully get some more sweeps in this season.
Well, hopefully you guys can hold to that claim. I'd love to see you guys in Tier 1 next season, as I am a Tier 1 player myself, so I'd love to see you guys. Fantastic job again tonight. I'd love to see you guys again on the stream. Floor is yours if you have any shout-outs.
Just shout out to my teammates, Tries and Rugged, really good players, and to my org, Breeze. It's a good bunch of people, and thank you.
Of course, that was SJT, folks. Have a great night. And again, congratulations on the win. And that's about it for that one. Breeze Kurachi moves on to 4-0. Kings drops to 3-1. Still a comfortable spot for them, but definitely a place still to be proud of in Tier 2, as this is no easy task to hold a great record in. But folks, we have one more great series for you guys tonight. It is Paisley Ray and Latin 7 Lime coming at Tier 6 here in about 17 minutes. We'll be back.